What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Heel Hookers Podcast, episode 231. We are back with an incredible review of UFC 323 in the books. Let's go. Petr Yan taking on Merab Dvalishvili in the main event. A whole lot of good stuff there. Co-main event was a good one there going into it, but coming out of it, we got a whole lot to talk about. But before all that, don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment. Let us know how you're feeling about all the stuff. We appreciate everyone that does. Let's go. Let's get into it. The main event, the reason why we were all there on Saturday night. Merab trying to get that fourth consecutive title defense this year. Never been attempted before. Poetan doing pretty good last year, rattling off 3 in a row. That was pretty incredible. Merab going for 4. Unheard of. No one should ever even try to do it. It's just, it's not good for a champion to do that. Fighting the best guys over and over again, just especially just that close, it's a lot on your body and it's damn near impossible. And I guess it is, because at the end of it, Petr Yan looking incredible, completely flipping the script on the first fight in this rematch on Merab, gets it done, unanimous decision over 5 rounds. How do you guys feel about this one?
The fight was awesome. I was so happy for Petr to get his belt back because it's like going into it, if anyone was going to be able to do it, it would be Petr, but it's just, is he going to be able to do it? Going listening to him and his coach in the countdown, saying all the right things, picking up on all the right things, that it's like, this is where I went wrong, this is what I need to do differently, and just everything just sounded perfect. But it almost felt like too perfect that to be true, where it's like, are you actually going to be able to execute it like this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he fucking did, bro. It's like, he still got outstruck, but he was just way cleaner in the striking. Petr's striking is obviously just much better. The shots were way bigger, and the takedown defense was on point. Immediate pressure on Merab was like the biggest change that he had to make. And it's just funny because it's like, obviously it's very hard to make 4 title defenses in a year, but it's not like Merab was slowed down, or like that seemed like that's why he lost this fight, Obviously, like, it could be a factor, but bro threw 458 total strikes and still attempted 29 takedowns. It's not like he couldn't go for it. Petr was just the actual better man out there. And it was just, I love Merab. I respect everything he was doing, but I love Petr too. And to watch him get the belt back that long after losing it, that's fucking awesome. I was so happy.
Yeah.
Incredible fight. Fight of the night, as it should be.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Oh, yeah. 100%. It was just insane that, like, yeah, it just went completely differently than the first fight, and just how different it was. One of the biggest things that Petr Yan, went for that was obviously affecting Merab were those body kicks. Like, holy shit. The fact that Merab was audibly saying shit, like getting hit, and then like going back, but then like 2.5 seconds later moving forward on Petr. Like, that's one thing that really needs to be talked about. It's just Merab's fucking recoverability after getting not only a loud bang outside my house, so I was that just threw me the fuck off. But
You're good.
Yeah, no, his recoverability, not just from headshots but from body shots as well, is absolutely insane.
Bro, I feel like the body shot recoverability is more impressive. Like, obviously, it's crazy to eat some big shots and to keep moving forward, but to get hit directly into just the abdomen area, whether it was the liver or the solar plexus or wherever, where it was a clearly clean shot, watching him kind of bend, like you said, grimace or make a noise or whatever, then just straighten up and move forward and throw like a 1-2 leg kick or something. It's like, how? The way you watch people's bodies absolutely shut down and they try not to fold over, but they can't even help but do it, and you just take a second of ooh and then you're right to it. What the fuck?
Undeniable spirit and willpower inside of that man. That is just it, because that's where it's one of those things where it's he's always talked about, like, you know, even with the last win over Corey, of just, oh, he's still getting better, he's still improving, he's still learning. And it's just like, he is such an incredible hard worker, and that has made the difference in his performances over all of his opponents, where he could just outwork them, outpace them. He's not like the best technical wrestler in the UFC, he's not the best technical striker, he doesn't have the best anything, but the way he puts it all together, he consistently goes, he's tough as shit, and he just puts it on his opponent in a way that they can't handle. That's what has always just gotten it done. And so it just, yeah, man, and just, I feel like with the toughness and just everything, it just shows to just that spirit of just like, no, I just gotta go, I gotta, no matter what, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how much it hurts, he just has to keep on going no matter what. And yeah, it was just super impressive to be able to watch him eat any of those shots and just keep on going. Absolutely busted up, even just through the first round off of the jab of Petr. It was just, everything was so on point for Petr Yan. Like you said, the takedown defense was like, it blowing my fucking mind watching it, of just how it just incredible and on point, of just like, okay, because in the first one where it just like, you know, Merab goes for the single leg or whatever, and Petr tries to like just pull his leg out, and Merab just kind of runs him over and just ends up on the back and just getting that control time or whatever, he would turn for like a split second to just start push, and then just right back up on it, you know, like on like a standing angle to like not allow that to happen. The underhooks and just digging for everything. The sprawls were fucking, even just before the fight started, and when they're announcing him and he just goes out there and hit those 3 sprawls straight, it was just like, damn, bro, he is looking explosive tonight. And yeah, everything was on point. And like you said, just going after him right away, that was the biggest thing that I talked about in the preview, of just what he actually has to do to make it different. Because it's not about just the volume, it's not about the strike selection even or anything, it's just going forward and not giving Merab the space to work. And that's exactly what he started with. As soon as I saw that, it was just like, oh shit, Petr, like you said, of just saying all of the right things in the lead up, but it's like, okay, when you actually go out there and Rob is throwing all these punches and all these takedowns, are you able to consistently do that? Held up for 25 minutes and went out there, stuck to the game plan, and got it done over 5 rounds. Absolutely incredible for Petr Yan, man.
Yeah. Like, Merab went 2 of 29 for takedowns. He only scored those 2 in the 3rd round. He went 0 for 8, 0 for 5, 2 of 7, 0 for 4, and 0 for 5 again in the 5th round, where Petr went 5 of 9 in takedowns. And he was just doing it, I feel like, just to have fun with him, because he didn't care to commit to it. He didn't care to find the position. He was just dumping him and then like right back up, like, all right, now let me beat you up. Like,
and I mean, that's always something that Petr has done, you know, like he will just toss motherfuckers to the ground real swift and just beat them up.
Just
you know,
felt
like,
more personal, you know?
Yeah,
of,
I
like,
get it.
No, like you're trying, like, like him trying and going fucking 0 for 13 in the first 2, and then at some point in there, him just being like, I'm gonna grab a takedown real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the one takedown where he just straight up dumped him on his head. Like,
yeah, it was so good, man.
No, yeah. I was about to say, at times it feels like Petr Yan treats takedowns like Muay Thai sweeps. Oh, you're on the ground now. Get back up. You know? That's the way it feels sometimes. But yeah, he had the slam on his head. Petr got the one, not Petr. Merab got the one takedown where he does it to everybody, where he gets you up on his shoulders, just potato sacks you down. So
yeah, but just Petr always right back up to his feet, doing so good with that. It incredibly hard to control if you do ever get him down. Yeah, it was.
Which Merab's game plans have never been to control his opponent on the ground. Like, that's not really been what his thing has been throughout his career. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just takes what he
everything.
gets.
Yeah.
But yeah, it start to finish, absolutely incredible for Petr. Again, it's just like, I thought that was 50-45. After watching that, I totally fine with the 49-46. But yeah, I think it was Derek clearly too.
It was Derek clearly.
Get him out of here. Got to get him out of here. New judges pay younger people real money so they could become judges and get not a bunch of people that have been here forever, you know?
I was about to say, you ever take a guess on a bad scorecard? Derek clearly is definitely at the top of my list on who I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, I know Jimmy said it one time. If you know a judge's name, that's usually not good.
Yeah.
Because if you get the good scorecard, no one's going to sit there and be like, wow, judge, you did your job. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to care that, like, a judge scored it correctly.
Yeah.
But when you consistently have bad scorecards, people are going to, you know, catch on to who they are.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's just no reason that we should know your name.
But yeah, it's just one of those things too with Merab, man. That's why Islam getting to 16 and tying Anderson Silva is just so impressive, because Merab, 14 wins in a row.
Yeah.
Right there. 3 wins this year. Win over Umar, taking his O. Finishing Sean O'Malley in the rematch, making that look so much easier than the first time. And then absolutely dominating Corey, making it look like he had no reason being in a title fight with him, which he really didn't. It was just kind of because Merab wanted to fight and people wanted to see Corey in a title fight, you know? But it's like, it was, I understand of why he's like, yeah, I can just go in there, do it again, you know, against a guy that I easily beat the first time, you know, and just like keep it going, and just that aspiration for that greatness. But it's like, yeah, man, that's why champions just generally take their time and take the smartest fights that they can, and just are very patient and methodical about things, because it is so hard to keep your spot at the top. And once you lose it, it's like Piotr, like, you know, that's why it's just crazy that Petr Yan even getting it. The first person ever in UFC history to go on the 3-fight losing streak and grab a title back in the same weight division. Like, or I think a title in general. Like, that just stat from Luke Thomas, just like absolutely crazy of just even being able to do that. And so it's like, yeah, Merab, 34 years old. It just could easily, his next fight could be another fight against Petr for the title, depending on how everything goes. But it's just like, and who knows if he's able to get that back again, man. You know, it's rough. It's hard.
It definitely is. And especially with the adjustments that Petr made. It's like, we know that Merab is smart. His camp is smart, that they too can make more adjustments.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I feel like if Petr keeps on that, I don't know. I don't know. It's just is very interesting. And yeah, Merab's only going to get older. Like you said, in 2 months, he's going to be 35. Like,
yeah. No, yeah. It's also just one of those things at this point, like, with how many defenses he had, how dominant Merab was as champion, like, they probably do want to go to an immediate rematch, because, you know, at the moment, the only thing would be waiting until the winners of the Umar Figueiredo and Sean O'Malley Song Yadong fight.
Yeah. And because, I mean, Petr, he's not too hot on a trilogy with Merab right away. He wants to see Merab and Umar fight each other.
I get that.
And I'm definitely guessing that he just wants that Sean O'Malley fight. Get that other loss back that he can, because the only other loss that he has is Aljo, but, you know, up at 45, so can't avenge that.
45. Not gonna happen time soon. Yeah, no, I mean, fuck it, if we can get O'Malley into another title fight that he's clearly gonna lose, I'd be completely fine with that.
It's one of those things where it was a great fight the first time, 3 rounds, absolute banger in Abu Dhabi. I would love to see that again, 5 rounds. Like, after that, I wanted to see that fight again and want to see it 5 rounds. But I just don't feel like we should do that to Sean O'Malley.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I kind of do. So, like,
because I was listening to him on Ariel, he didn't even, like, he wasn't even just so, like, trying to, like, you know, get right back in there. He was kind of talking of, like, yeah, they're probably going to do, like, Petr Merab, see how that, he's just like, you know, maybe Merab wins and then I just become the 3-round champion, you know, or like, the fucking 3-round champion of the bantamweight division. He's like, that sounds pretty cool. And, you know, so I'm just like,
no, because he knows damn well that he can't hang with that same pressure over 5.
Yeah.
Like, he knows it.
Yeah. So I don't even know if he's gonna want that. And so I wonder how that is all gonna play out, because Merab saying that he wanted to be back March or April. So it's just like, if you got Merab being like, I want to fight Petr, and then Piotr's like, I don't want to fight him. Umar's trying to get a title shot, and the UFC's probably gonna fucking, you know what I mean, like, give him that if he beats Figgy. But Petr doesn't want that either. But But then if Sean wins, that's such an easy big fight that they're probably just gonna do that. So I feel like it's a good chance we probably get Petr Yan too for Piotr's first title defense on this run, honestly.
No, yeah, and I could easily see that happening. It's just one of those things where it's just like all depends on how things line up. Because like, let's just say somehow Sean loses Song. They're not going to give it to Song. So then it's like, all right, Petr, you have one of two options, Merab or Umar. Who would you rather have your first defense against? Because it's one of these two.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized Song Yadong, would that not be a rematch?
Yeah.
They fought before, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we'll see how all of that shakes out at 135 pounds. Who ends up getting the next title shot? But like you said, especially even with Merab just defending it 3 times in this year, it's just like just give them the fucking. They're 1-1 also. Like it is absolutely perfectly made for them to just go into an immediate trilogy. Like that's such disrespect on Merab if they don't.
No, for sure, and it's also like I would be shocked if there was anything stopping Merab from taking the fight at any date they set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they obviously already have January, February, and March settled, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like the soonest it would happen would be April, and you're gonna tell me Merab isn't gonna be ready in 4 months?
Yep.
Nah, for real.
Petr probably wouldn't want the trilogy in 4 months more than anything.
Yeah, honestly,
so it's like zero shot Merab is not ready whenever Petr's ready, you know?
No,
exactly.
Very fair. Yeah, let's go. So good. I'm so happy for Petr, man. That was so awesome to see.
Yeah.
And especially just it being such a great fight and all of that, it was so needed after the co-main event.
Yeah.
Which
it saved the night.
There's so much in this, man. Even to like, we gotta fucking talk about like the fucking pound for pound rankings.
Yes, I was gonna say
bullshit too.
Yes.
I fucking oh my god, and it's one of those things where we know that it's fucking bullshit and whatever. Co-main event, Alessandro Pantoja was looking to make his 5th title defense, I believe. Over Joshua Van. Just the most unfortunate ending possible. Fight less 26 seconds long. Pantoja throws a head kick, kind of gets caught on Joshua Van's shoulder and just kind of pushes him over, and Pantoja just posts out, arm goes, and fight's over. Just waves it off. You see that shit all snapped up, and just that was bent up. That was real nasty. I don't know if there was any. I know Dana was fucking saying afterwards that was a shoulder injury, but it's like it's just I don't fucking know what's going on with that when we clearly saw his fucking elbow snap.
Yeah.
But that's where it's just like, was it a dislocation? Was it a break? Not exactly sure. No matter what, I'm almost gonna 100% bet there was some fucking tendon and ligament damage in there for sure. So yeah, just the most unfortunate ending. Absolutely nothing of a fight. 26 seconds long. Pantoja outstruck him 6-2 in that 26 seconds. Joshua Van, second youngest UFC champion ever, first ever Myanmar champion. Good for him. But wow, that was not at all what we needed.
Yeah. Flyweight's cursed forever.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That it just fucking sucks, man, because it's like obviously for Van to just get the accolades and everything is just awesome.
Yeah, I love
Van. You know, it's great, but like the run that Pantoja was on, the way that he has been dominating this division for years and years at this point, and just if he won this fight, 9 wins in a row, getting close to Demetrius Johnson's overall win streak in the division. You know what I mean? Like he just had so much behind him. And for it to all just come to an end like that, where it was just like, just nothing. We got zero information from that at all.
On something he's probably done a million times, where he's posted and nothing's happened. It just happens to be this night.
Yep, it's one of those things where it's just like, when you post, you shouldn't be fucking posting like fully fucking, you know what I mean, extended out, like, because that risk is always there. But like it's just one of those things where, like you said, he has probably done that 100,000 times or being 35 years old as a fucking grappler. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, yeah, just wow. Just even fucking to just talk about everything. It's just, I don't even, just days removed. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't even know what to say or really anything other than this just fucking sucks.
Yeah, it was just disappointing. What can you say from an injury 26 seconds into the first round? There is nothing. We didn't get to see anything from Joshua Van. We didn't get the fight that we were expecting in just like a war of these two, you know? Like, even just the way they went after each other, and we got to see just the pressure they were both going in with. And then for it to come to an immediate end and not in a good way. It's like, bro, like you said, it just fucking sucks. And then what it doesn't make it worse, but it still feels worse is you bringing up, like, you know, with the pound for pound. It's just a list of champions because I love Van, and I don't want to have to sit here and talk what seems bad about him, because like I don't feel anything negative towards Van. But how off of a 26-second fucking injury win over Pantoja do you get ranked at number 11 in the pound for pound rankings? And
how does
Pantoja gets dropped? What was it? 6 spots?
Four spots.
4 spots.
Think,
okay, he gets dropped 4 spots.
Because with that now like pound for pound, Pantoja is now at number 9, which he was already being extremely disrespected, having to go on a 4 title defenses when with us losing 2 champions on Saturday. We now have all male champions that are new champions in all the divisions. No one has a title defense. He was the champion with the most consecutive title defenses, and he only had a number 5 pound for pound ranking. And it's one of those things where it's like, I am the one of it's like, it's not an accolade list either. It's not just because like he shouldn't be like, oh, number 1 or whatever, but it's like, you're not going to tell me that like he shouldn't have been top 5 for a bit and is probably in like that 3 to 4 range, you know, on that run. Drops him to fucking number 9 with that. All of a sudden, Hamzat and I guess the fucking, you know, Hamzat was already above him, which is just, I don't understand that. But like now Poatan is a better pound for pound fighter than Pantoja because he got injured in 26 seconds. Like now Tom Aspinall is now fucking, you know what I mean? Like it's just like,
it's insane.
And then because Joshua Van won that in 26 seconds, he's now better than Armin Saryukian as a fighter, or Jack Della Maddalena, Magomed Ankalaev, Dricus. What did that skill set show that he is better for them pound for? Like, it is the dumbest fucking thing ever. Like,
I've said this multiple times. Not every fucking champion is pound for pound. Like, that is just what it is. Like, Joshua Van, with his size, like, it just doesn't make sense. Especially off this type of win. To put him into the pound for pound ranks. But they have to, because for some reason, champions have to be on the pound for pound list.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our little pound for pound rant, I guess. That's just stupid. And it's one of those things where it's like, we've known that it's stupid for a while, but like this is just maximum example to show of how bullshit it all just truly is.
Yeah.
Can only imagine that this is the work of Meta AI.
I feel like Conor McGregor would be somewhere on this list if that were the case.
Nah, he's once he fights and wins, then he will be. Come on. There's a method to the madness, you know? So that sucks. And to just compound the suckiness on top of that, I hate this so much, man. It is so the way that fucking 4 days ago I would have been so ecstatic for a fucking Joshua Van Tatsuro Taira fucking title fight, and especially you're gonna have Dana White talking about that they want to bring that to Japan, and like we could have that potentially at the Saitama Super Arena. Like this is, I would have been jumping through my fucking window of happiness. But now we're going to get that off of like we said, the 26-second injury.
Mhm.
And then, which it just sucks because Tyra, second round TKO over Brandon Moreno. It's incredible that he was able to, like, how he looked in there, super good. That stoppage was the biggest bullshit ever. And it's like, it's one of those things where you see fighters protest stoppages all the time and you're just like, oh, what are you doing? I feel like the way that Moreno reacted to it was just so great to show of how dumb it was, because Tyra, he's on the back, he's landing punches, he does have him flattened out and whatever. It's like he's landing consecutive strikes on the arms and getting through with some of them. On Moreno, sure. Ref comes in, stops it. Tyra gets off. Moreno just gets up to his knees and just looks at him and was like, really? And like, just like, I was like, really? And yeah, that's exactly how I felt. Really? That's what we're going to do?
Yeah, it does suck because it's like you said, I would have been very happy. And especially like, I was scared for Tyra going into this. Like, I definitely was, because, the way he looked against Royval, then he gets, was it Hyung Sun Park that he fought?
Yeah.
So an unranked fighter. So from fucking number 1 to unranked to Brandon Moreno, former champ, number 2, 3, whatever,
If I remember right, he was supposed to fight Amir Albazi, but
he was supposed to. But Tyra has a
Park.
curse that every fucking ranked fighter he's supposed to fight pulls out and then insteps an unranked fighter, except for the Brandons. So and Alex Perez technically, but Alex Perez I feel like hardly counts as a ranked fighter, so that's kind of like, it still just plays into the curse. Anyway,
got injury in that fight.
Yeah. Continue, sorry.
No, you're good, but it's just exactly. So it's like, it was already kind of just like, what are we fucking doing here? I was scared because like, he had good takedowns against the Royval fight, which got him rounds 2 and 4, but his striking, like, he's tough as hell. Definitely tough as hell. Yep. But that's not a good thing to walk away with when that's the only thing you can walk away with from a fight, and you get to see extended striking as well. That guy's tough, because all that means is you got beat the fuck up, but you just didn't waver. Like, so obviously shows heart, shows strength, good. Yes. But wow, did he need to work on his defense and his striking and just his overall just like entrances, just everything about it, you know? So when it came to this fight and after the Hyung Sung Park one, I was just like, why are we going unranked to Moreno? This is fucking crazy, but it's like, he was looking good. It's like, Moreno in the first round, Tyra lands like, big overhand right, goes for the takedown. And then Moreno just wraps up a triangle that was never a real threat, but was locked up enough to keep Tyra there. You know what I mean? So they spent like fucking almost 3 minutes in this position of Moreno just up against the fence, like, on the bottom with Tyra in a triangle. Tyra's landing like some shots here and there, but it really wasn't anything. He finally lets go. They get to their feet. Tyra locks up a clinch and just starts like blasting knees to him, and the round ends,
Yeah.
So it was like, okay, obviously not a great position for Tyra, but like, I feel like he won the round because he did things, and then it's like, looking at the numbers, Moreno landed 2 strikes to Tyra's 18, so it was like, yeah, you had him in a triangle for all that long, but it was never a real fucking threat. And
that was so annoying with the commentary, man. Fucking Joe, it's like, bro, his thing too is just like, you're the, like, if anything, the guy to explain jiu-jitsu to the people that don't understand. It's like, how are you not gonna properly explain one of the most basic, if not the most basic submission in fucking jiu-jitsu? It's just like that was painful to experience.
I was about to say, just like, for the longest time, Moreno had it locked up on the wrong side, didn't he?
Yeah. Because it's like, you're with how your position, it's like your sides are like opposite. So it's like, if your opponent's right arm is in, you need your right leg over their top. He had the right arm in and the left leg over the top, the lock on the right side. You're never going to get the submission that way. And then it's like, like, I think like Tyra tried to like slam him into it or whatever, ends up like re-locking it in on the correct side. But he was so angled at that point that it was just like, he was so much closer to an armbar than he was a triangle. It was just,
and then even the armbar wasn't actually there. It was just that he was closer to it. Like,
it was just like,
so then it's
painful to listen to.
So if you thought he won that because of what they said, I'm sorry. Tyra definitely, you know what I mean? Like, he had that that round, in my opinion, And then to round 2, it's like, he takes him down and then is just like you said, he has the body lock on him. Moreno's flattened out. He is landing big strikes.
Yes.
Tyra has great ground and pound
Yes.
for sure. But Moreno was conscious the whole time. He didn't seem very rattled. He wasn't cut open. He wasn't bleeding. He wasn't getting all swollen up and all this damage was
I think
accumulating.
he like had a little bruise on the side of his head afterwards. Like,
Yeah,
like,
but but it's like, yes, he was getting ground and pounded and like, just covering up, but he didn't get much of a warning, first of all, where normally there's at least like a bro, you got to work, like do something, move. Because it wasn't, you know what I mean? He was just covering, waiting for whatever moment. And Mark Smith, just done.
Yep.
It's over. And like you said, just him being like, really? It's like, I don't think he should have got the finish. I do think he was winning that fight.
Yes.
I think he would have won that fight. And I think that it just would have been better for him to have at least won a rightful decision than an early stoppage,
Yes.
So, that's my rant on that. It just sucks because Tyra was looking good.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that he was going to win the fight, and he was looking really good and he was winning. And then that happened. And it just feels like it's easy to discredit him,
100%.
Oh yeah. 100%. Decided to look it up. 2 judges had the first round for Tyra. 1 judge had it for Moreno.
Either way, for at least 2, you know what I mean?
Weirdly
that would have been
one of the correct scorecards was Derek Clearly. He actually had a correct scorecard in this one. Mike Bell was the other one who had it 10-9 for Moreno.
Nice. Which it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, the first round, it was not
a whole lot, you know what I mean?
But and it's just to your point where it's like and that's where it sucks, because with this fight of just like you said, we're just worried about him. It's just such a wild step up and just not knowing. Obviously, if any path to victory was going to be there, it was going to be through the grappling. But it's not like Moreno is a great fucking boxer. That is his bread and butter, and that's what he goes out there to try and do. Like, he's got good kicks as well, but he goes out there and boxes his opponents up. But he is a very good grappler too. Like, that is not something where he like lacks in that department at all. Incredible scrambles to where it's like, getting taken down and instantly being able to throw up a triangle where it's like into the flow right away. But it's just the second round, the way that fucking Tyra got on top right into mount, just so heavy on there. It really is one of those things of just like, bro, especially when he gets into any form of a dominant position, Tyra's fucking top pressure in that division is unlike anybody else. If anything, the only one that can match that is Pantoja. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that is truly a fucking tough task for anyone to deal with in that division moving forward. And it's gonna be like a fucking decade because of how young he is.
Dana White, give me a title shot, baby.
But it's just And I don't know. I haven't even been like looking online to see it, just like people talking about it or whatever. But it just ruins it for me, and that's where it's just like it just sucks because you just always, like you said, if he just got a decision, it's like, I would much rather see him dominate Moreno and win a decision, because that's like, you showed where you are actually at now. That's what I want to see. But like to just get an early stoppage, it sucks for Tyra. I felt so bad for Moreno. And
then obviously the way the Joshua Van fight went, it's like, if this is the next title fight, it means nothing. Great fight. I'm still excited to see it. And when it gets like right now, just still obviously little soured feelings. Whenever it's booked, obviously it's going to be like, holy shit, we got fucking Joshua Van and Tatsuya Tyra,
Especially if it's in, that's going to go insane.
Yeah. But it loses a lot of meaning and just excitement for these reasons.
Yes. But so
I was about to say, if that does happen next, that would be the first title fight to exclusively feature fighters born in the year 2000 and after.
Yeah.
And 2 Asian-born males, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
2 pretty big things, honestly.
No, yeah, for sure.
That's new era of flyweight is upon us, and
it sure is.
And it's like, that's where just just bring it back to like Tomei with Pantoja too, where it's like it just going back to like, it's so hard to grab that belt again, and it's like, even though it was such a fluke thing, it could so easily be just like, it just it is just meant for the tides to be here. And maybe fucking Joshua Van wasn't going to actually go out there and beat Pantoja, but it's just like, nope, the new era is just supposed to be here. So that's why it ended like that. And it's just, it is what it is, you know? MMA gods have chosen.
Oh, yeah. Potentially next fight for Tyra being title shot. Yeah, Brandon Moreno, you can kind of do a lot of different things. I could see them going to the Horiguchi fight, honestly.
That might be such a good fight. I would
Yes.
love
They'd
to
probably
see that.
book that for the fucking Japan card too.
Yeah, bro.
They book that for the Japan card. They book
gotta do Kaya Sakura, Adrian Yanez. Let's get it, bro. Great fight at bantamweight. Let's do it.
That is a great fight at
that
bantamweight.
is.
Someone's getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know, talking about a great fight at bantamweight where someone should have got knocked the fuck out.
True. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Ginger? Real quick.
I was gonna say you have Ray Furuya as well, Rinya Nakamura. Yep. Like you got a lot of good fighters that you put on that card.
Yes. Yeah.
Like I was saying, make the whole main card 125 and 135 and have whatever else you want on the prelims.
Yep. Let's go. Okay. Like you were saying, 135 fight or somebody should have gotten knocked out.
Yeah.
Just another unnecessarily tough motherfucker. And this one's a little like, I don't know. Okay, because it's Henry Cejudo and Peyton Talbot.
Yeah.
Where we're talking about body shots and the toughness and the durability. Henry Cejudo got it, bro. That is, it was another one where it's crazy because it's like you look at the numbers from Petr Yan to the body, and I want to say what he landed 14 or 19. It was 18? Something like 18. It was somewhere in the teens, though, you know. Yes. And we're talking about those big, like just like damn, like damaging body shots.
Yep.
Peyton,
I didn't even see this. Yeah, what was the numbers?
Bro, Peyton Talbot not only beat the shit out of Henry over 3, but 34 shots to the body. He landed at a 25% clip to the body. Significant strikes were 134 to 60. Henry Cejudo went 1 for 7 on takedowns, where Peyton went 3 for 5. Just another one where it's like you got out grappled by Jaime Barcelos, and now here you are out grappling Henry Cejudo.
That broke my heart, bro.
Yeah,
that really broke my heart.
There was a couple points when Henry got the takedown, and Peyton was on his back, and he still looked like he needs to work a lot there, but he was quicker to get to the feet and like, you know, get out of there. So that it was nice to see the improvements there.
Yeah.
But just on the feet, as always, Peyton just looks like a monster and puts it on people. But that's where it's like, bro, Henry, how are you still up after all of that?
Yeah.
He got dropped once, but
bro, the knees to the head. Like the way that like one Henry just already being like fucking 25 inches shorter than Peyton, so it's so easy for him to knee him and uppercut him into the face. And the way that he was just legit ducking and moving straight into knees and uppercuts and just eating them, bro. Because wasn't it the 1-2 that sat him down? Like it was the fucking like it's so crazy. I just but like it just so incredibly tough and durable. And it's like we saw that against Marlon Moraes in his fight when he won the vacant title at 135 years ago. But it's like that was truly showed his durability even at 37 years old he is.
38, about to be 39.
God damn, bro. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Great win for Peyton Talbot, man. Was I was really thinking that Henry was probably just gonna go out there and fucking outclass him because it's just like, what the fuck are we doing with this matchup? It was kind of a wacky one putting it together. But yeah, that was super good for Payne.
Yeah, it was. And that gets him a number 12 ranking, and they're gonna propel that, man.
And it's just like, and just what you said too of like out grappling him, it's like, bro, to not even to out grapple him, but to take him down with his own shit, to hit him with the fucking inside out trip from the clinch, that it's like the way of like just getting into MMA and watching fucking young Henry and fucking Flyweight and just hitting everyone with that shit, hitting that shit on DJ in their title fight, like, and to see Peyton do that, like I said, oh man.
Granted, though, when he did it, you could tell that he got it because he literally like fell over Henry. It's like being so much bigger in the momentum of doing it, and he definitely fell into it. So that was just like a lot, but I get it. It's like, yeah.
it just truly showed how old and out of the prime Henry Cejudo is. Like, yeah.
It was just funny seeing Henry tweet after that fight just how good is Raoni Barcelos.
Hey, he's been a fucking real good guy outside top 15. That was real good for a while, but yeah, just how good is he? Should be a champion, I'd say.
I don't know about all that.
Yep, just another great fight.
Yeah, and like you said, put him at number 12 with that win in the bantamweight division. What do you guys want to see next for him? Plenty of ways you could go about it.
I want to see him against Amin Zahabi.
Why?
Because I love Cheeto. So I don't want to see that. It's like, it's one of those things where obviously Cheeto will always be dangerous. He will always have that ability to land that one shot. So you have to be perfect against him for 15, 25, however long the fight lasts, you know, whatever it's booked for, whatever. But the way that Peyton goes out there and with the immediate pressure, like he throws big shots in fucking self. Cheeto, it's like, you know, obviously finally looked like he took the damage that he did in the Sean O'Malley fight, then getting dropped for the first time by Figgy. It's like, I don't, and then who did he fight last? It was Amin Zahabi.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't Amin.
Yeah, it was fucking Amin Zahabi. And it was just like, bro, like you should have been able to win this fight. You know what I mean? Like there's no reason you lost to Amin. That like, I don't want to see him go out there and get the dog shit beat out of him by Peyton Talbot, because that's probably what's going to happen.
I get it.
You know, like I truly think that, you know, he just goes out there with immediate pressure, big shots, and yeah, he might not knock him out, you know what I mean? But it's like, I could see him just really putting a fucking 15-minute, however long it lasts, like I said, whatever it's booked for, beat down on fucking Cheeto. As long as he doesn't get knocked out whenever Cheeto decides that he's going to go for it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I understand that. I definitely think Marlon needs more of a step back. I think either give him Talbot or they're going to give him David Martinez.
I want him to give Vinicius Oliveira.
Well, we know that rumors are circling that it's going to be Vinicius versus Barrios.
It should be Vinicius versus Cheeto.
I get it. That'd be a fun ass fight.
Yeah, and then Vinicius would get viciously knocked the fuck out, and my heart would be happy again.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's strap Rockets. Peyton's back. He fights the loser of Sean and Song.
That's probably what they're going to do, honestly.
I think you give him Corey.
Or would be down for it.
I just wouldn't be surprised. I feel like they're going to put a rocket on his back. So, like, while I'm saying number 7, Amin Zahabi, like, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he gets, like you said, the loser of that fight, or yeah.
Like, it's one of those things where it's just, it's just like, fuck it. Let's just see what this motherfucker can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's just do it. There's not a lot of times where I'm like that with people, but it's like, you wanted to give him Henry when he was ranked number 10, and he did not deserve that fight at all. And he just went out there and did that. So yeah, exactly. Fuck it. Strap the rocket ship to his back, throw him in a top 5 fight. Let's do it. You just gave him fucking former double champ. Give him something big.
Yeah.
Let's go. I
forgot this was next.
Yep.
Fucking Yan, man. You gotta stop carrying that rope around with you. You know what I mean? I don't think it's good luck no more. This fucking guy. This dude. Why did he have to go and drop Bogdan at the end of the 3rd round to make this fight a draw? You know what I mean? That one action caused this fight to be a draw. 100%.
I mean, honestly, he was probably going to win it either way.
I kind of thought that Bogdan was edging that round a little bit, and then as soon as he dropped him, I was just like, that's it.
See, I thought that it was close. I was kind of leaning on, and then when he dropped him, it was like solidified. So you're right. I guess it could have leaned, but I just kind of thought he was gonna get it either way. That like
kinda-
that wasn't it. It was more so like Bogdan, why did you have to drop Jan in the second and not just let Jan win the fight? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the real downfall. Was the fucking 10-8 from Bogdan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Only one person
Oh.
didn't score that 10-9 or 10-8. That was Chris Lee.
yeah. 2-2 in your last 4, bro.
It's insane.
He's on his Jimmy Crute shit. You know what I mean? But at a top 5 of the division.
Yeah. I think it's just funny because it's a split draw, a split decision loss, a UD loss, and then a majority decision draw. Like
Yeah, and even before that, leg injury win over Alexander Rakic.
Yep. Yeah. Incredible work there between those two gentlemen. Wasn't the greatest fight, but you know, it had the moments of, you know, some action. But yeah, just more of the ha-has of the draw.
Mhm.
And then the rankings from it. Like brother, why? How does
Would you like me to go over it?
But yeah, just real quick before, like, because Bogdan was 11 going in, right?
Yes.
How does number 5 go to a draw with number 11 and he keeps his position?
He didn't lose.
But he didn't. Like, but it.
He didn't lose.
Crazy.
So Jan stays number 5.
Yup.
Azamat up 1 to 6. Jamal down 1 to 7.
Yep.
Vulcan up 1 to 8.
Mhm.
Dominic Reyes down 1 to 9.
Mhm.
Bogdan up 1 to 10. And Rakic down 1 to 11.
Yeah.
Incredible work, UFC. I don't think that was needed from Bogdan and Jan going to a draw.
I think it's funny though, and I
hilarious.
respect that Jan is still number 5.
It's
They're
so
like,
bad.
Bro, you didn't beat him, and so you can't get past him, and nobody can until they beat him. That's why Olberg got there. Like,
This is one. They're just like, okay, you're clearly beatable at this point to a certain level, you know. So it's like we gotta keep you with that top 5 spot. So then with your next fight, someone can beat you and be like former champ, top 5 fighter. You know what I mean?
yeah. Anyway, Bogdan, future champ.
No.
What? The last person that took Jan to a draw, you know?
True.
Mago.
Entirely different.
Yeah,
Mhm.
very different.
Entirely different.
Yeah. Magomed decided to go to a draw.
He chose that willingly from the start to the end of the fight. That is how the fight was gonna play out. Yes. That was the best Bogdan can surmise against a 42-year-old Jan Blachowicz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
Incredible.
what do you do with Jan and Bogdan after this?
I don't
Well,
know.
Jan's gonna sit out for another 2 years until he has one more fight and then retires, is my assumption. Maybe like a year and a half, you know, I'm being dramatic, but he's gonna sit out for a really long time and maintain the top 5 position. And
solid idea.
And Bogdan is like, I don't know, maybe they give him Vulcan.
No, that was his debut. And
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Or his second verse. But
I forgot about
It
that.
was
I
his
forgot about
debut.
that.
It was short notice.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe they run it back then because maybe they don't give a shit about Vulcan, and so they're just like, you know, short notice debut, get that back. We don't care about 205 because it kind of sucks unless you're fucking Yuri and Poetan, you know.
Bro, do you know what they should do?
Or book now.
Bogdan versus Johnny Walker.
Johnny gonna go out there, blast into the ground, and sub him.
That fight definitely ends in the first round.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that'd be a good one.
I was thinking, what if we did Uzdemir versus Jan?
Wait, I really like that Bogdan's 2 decisions are a loss and a draw. He's still never won a decision.
Yep, maintaining that record. Or does Jan sit out until Jamal Hill's back, and then they just do like Jan and Jamal Hill?
It's kind of what I was thinking too.
Why
because
not?
Jamal's gonna be out for a long time, so it's like
that. Like, yeah, that could very much end up happening. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they do.
It's in such a weird place for the 205 rankings.
Yeah.
Hell, all of the
Yeah.
rankings are in weird spots. Because why is Joe Pyfer number 15 at middleweight? I'm sorry, I see it, I can't help but mention it.
Just one of them things, you know what I mean?
Yo, the prelims popped the fuck off though.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the main card. I mean, because honestly, overall, some that I was like looking at the stats before, which it's like I don't even know. It would be way too much. I would never even attempt to try and fucking find the record or anything like that, or if it's possible. But however, like the record for the most knockdowns on a card, 14 fights, 12 knockdowns on this card. There, you know, obviously we had some fights that really helped push those numbers up specifically.
But still, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but like between like with the fights to almost have it average to one knockdown a fight over 14 fights for a card, pretty damn incredible. Don't think I can't. I feel like there's been some recently where it's like been like 10 or something like that, but like 12 is a lot. But prelims, like you said, pop the fuck off. We could go start anywhere. Where the fuck do you guys want to go? Gingy, do you want to start first? Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was about to say, for most of these, I feel like we just go top down.
See, because what I was gonna say is that like I know we always go top down, but it almost feels disrespectful to the one fight that absolutely must be mentioned. It means nothing, but it was everything. For a minute and 29 seconds, Iwo and Ebo popped the fuck off and gave us what we fucking needed. Like, that was the craziest minute and a half you could have possibly asked for. To Jimmy talking about there being 12 knockdowns in a minute and a half, there was 3 in this fight.
Yeah. Like, I need to look at Ewo's. Wait,
bro,
hold up.
It was fucking stupid.
Because sorry, because like you said, a minute and 29 seconds, a combined 59 significant strikes landed in that fight. I'm pretty sure that's almost as much or more than like fucking JDM Islam over 5 rounds. You know what I mean? It was 90 fucking seconds of glory. Absolute glory.
Yeah, like that. It was fucking awesome. Everybody was just like, because it's like even just watching it, like the way it was like so like the biggest back and forth that you could have had, because it was like, yeah, fucking Ewo goes out there and just like, you know, he's landing big shots and like hurts Ebo, and Ebo's just like, nah, wait, I'm back up and I'm okay, and now I'm hurting the shit out of you. Now they're both clearly hurt, but which one's gonna go down? And oh shit, Ewo goes down, but no, he's back up, and now I'm just throwing shit back at you, and now you're back down, and now it's over because there's been 3 knockdowns in a minute and a half, and it was just incredible back and forth slop fest.
Yep.
This is my favorite type of slop fest.
It was perfect.
I love a low level banger, you know?
Like if you need a good, short, solid fight to show someone to get them into MMA and to be like, what the fuck? That's the one. That's the one.
Ewo? It's perfect.
Instant classic.
Yeah.
I just wanted to look up the Ewo's stats because I thought this would be funny. Strikes landed per minute, 14.31. Because he's had a Contender Series fight and this fight.
Yeah.
Just thought that'd be hilarious to look at.
No, yeah. But yeah, it was incredible. That easily just the greatest 90 seconds of MMA. And if not in the last decade ever, you know what I mean? Like that was chef's kiss.
Yeah, that was awesome. So I'm sorry, but that just I felt needed to be mentioned first.
You're good.
That deserved to be at the top of the bill.
I get it. Ginger, what do you want to go into next?
I mean, shit, now that we're not gonna go top down. What the fuck is Chris Duncan made of? Because holy shit.
Mark Goddard let him show that he was a warrior.
Yeah. Mark Goddard was letting them both show they were warriors. What do you mean? There were a couple times where I'm like, Mark, you can stop this. Mark, you can stop this. And Chris Duncan finally like, all right, I guess I'm going to have to take this in my own hands and the Conda choke.
Which is just crazy because another fight that like a little bit longer, but only lasted 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's one of those things where Chris Duncan, he gets into wars, he be going for it, you know what I mean? So that's like not it, but like T-Rex is just that motherfucking dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we knew, that's why when we were talking about in the preview, I was like, there's no way this goes longer than 90 seconds. And when it did, I was just like, I am shocked.
Especially with the way it was going.
Exactly.
Because it's not like
incredible.
Right, because like the only way I could have seen it going longer is if either one of them blasted each other to the ground and couldn't get the sub right away. But they were working for it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That was the only possible path I saw to it going longer. But for T-Rex to go out there and start like, just like warring with Duncan and landing big shots that clearly had Duncan rocked, where like it could have just been a standing TKO on a couple of occasions where, you know what I mean? And then for Duncan to just be like, oh, wait, no, actually, I'm okay. And then to blast fucking through and just take advantage of T-Rex being a chinny motherfucker, knock him down. And then, like you said, it was not ending. So Anaconda choke wrapped up and T-Rex tapped like 2.5 minutes. 69 significant strikes landed and a submission and a knockdown.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Awesome. Incredible. Just absolutely popping off. But yeah, that was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, that was.
There's so many things. Not the craziest fight. There's definitely like still way better, but I feel like it's just gotta be brought up. Macy Barber, man.
I was gonna bring that up too.
That I felt so fucking happy for her.
Bro, I wanted to cry for her when she won. Are you kidding me? Like,
yeah, man. It just all the fucking medical shit that she has been going through and just dealing with everything, and to go out there and to fucking grit out a good fucking UD win over Karine Silva, man. Just showing off the toughness, showing off the skill set, the aggressiveness, the pressure, everything, man. Just classic Macy Barber performance, and just and it was just like what really just hit, because obviously, just all the medical shit, just, you know, how she talked about just, thinking that she was like gonna die and just all of that. And then just on the post fight of just being like, I didn't care about winning or losing. I just wanted to be here. Like, I am just so happy to be here. And just like, she just kept on bringing that up and just like, just because it's like, I get it, bro. Like, just thinking that the thing that you love, like she was the one coming in of like, I'm going to be the youngest UFC champion ever, break John Jones' record, all that shit. And like, remember her having a fucking, like her talking about having like a countdown clock on her phone that she would see every day of like, I have this much time to grab the fucking title. And it's just like, what kind of fucking pressure are you putting on yourself? You know, absolutely crazy. And to think that you're like, what, fucking 30 years old or something?
No, she's not even that old. I want to say she just turned 28. Oh, she's 27.
Okay, so fucking 27. To think that you're fucking in the hospital, like you're not even gonna be walking out of it. And so, man, it just that I felt really happy for her to be able to show up, to fucking be able to make weight, look good in the fight, go out there and get it done, and just keep her spot as the top ranked fighter. That was just incredible to see.
Nah, seriously, because it's like, you know, people want to make jokes like, oh, like the titty implants, like making like that's what happened with the weight cut and da 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 da. It's like, bro, like it was like staph pneumonia and a strep all at once. And that's what landed her in the hospital on such severe rounds of fucking antibiotics that had her body shutting down, that's where she thought she was going to die, because she was just riddled with fucking like infection, but also just like medication that, like, you know, it also kills good bacteria. So with that, like, your body is just all out of fucking whack. And then it was later on, like after dealing with that for like however many months, that she ended up getting diagnosed with I forget what it was, but it's like just whatever, just immune system shit. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, bro, like that's a lot to physically deal with. This shit, like, you know, it causes the pseudo seizures, where it's like, so with her fucking not missing weight, but like cutting weight and putting her body through that, it's just like so much, and people just making light jokes of it. It's like she actually could have died, thought she was gonna die, went through that mental feeling of thinking she was gonna die, and like, exactly, to come back, be able to make weight and then perform like that, and then listening to her talk and just tearing up, like, man, like that, I loved it.
That was good. It's like, there's definitely just It's like out of all things, it's just like really shouldn't just be like fucking just memeing and just making jokes of just like weight cut shit and just stuff like that. Like that is just like out of all things in MMA, it's like it's fucked up enough with brutal knockouts. It's like that shit could be real damaging that you never know. You know what I mean? But it's like, bro, like that weight cutting is going to be the thing to have somebody die in MMA in like a major fucking way. Like that is you know what I mean? Like that is going to be the thing. Like it's So it's
all right. That's why one championship has a hydration test. That one fighter died during.
It's but just great for Macy. She was number 5. Karina was number 9. 0 movement in the division. Kind of get it. But maybe we get her versus Alexa Grasso next. That would be a fun fight.
Either that or, like I brought up earlier, was Jasmine Jedzavicius, because that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that is easily the most fun fight in that division for sure. But
and then the most boring option, they could go to Manon Ferro, because she also needs to fight.
Yeah, I guess so. Boo!
But the thing is, she doesn't need a fight because, like, she's not the most active person, and like, not even like trying to, like, you know what I mean? I know you laughed because you probably thought I was going to talk shit, but it's like she's not the most active fighter. That it's like she fought Jasmine 2 months ago. She's not fighting for another fucking 6 at least.
Fair, very fair.
Like, she doesn't need a fight.
But some other great shit on the prelims. Manuel Torres went out there and fucking blasted through Grant Dawson in the first round, as does anyone that beats Grant Dawson. This one it didn't take in the 33 to 35 second range, so that was a little bit different.
He definitely was being patient though, a little bit wary of the takedowns, like just trying to feel him out, which honestly is smart. You know what I mean? It is. Obviously he had the clear power to go out there and knock the shit out of Grant Dawson, but you can easily make a mistake trying to go out there guns blazing. You know what I mean? So he took his time. He found a shot. He got him out of there still within, less than half a round.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
No, yeah.
It felt like he was trying to time out the way Grant would be entering in, because like his doubling and his overhand right are coming from like basically the same timing, it's the same rhythm and all that. And he was trying to time that out, and when he reset, like I think the thing he was trying to time out was the reset. Because once he found out when the reset was, that's when he came in with that uppercut and then was able to just ground and pound him out of there.
Yeah, the fucking angle that he caught Grant on when he fucking threw that was absolutely vicious, man. Like he stepped off so perfectly to just rip that right into his chin. Like, it was.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, because in the moment it was just like, it was just he wasn't doing anything, and then just as soon as he went, he put him down, and it was just like, bro, like, why didn't you go? But like you said, it's just you're going in there with one of the best grapplers offensively in that division. It's like you fucking be smart, you be patient, you find your shot. That's exactly what he did. Like you said, took less than a round still. Beautiful, perfect, top ranked fighter now. Let's fucking go.
Got himself a bonus.
Yep. $50,000 and ranked number 13 in the division. So pretty damn good night at the office for Manuel Torres.
Hell yeah.
And now it's just like now he's in the mix. You know what I mean? Now I'm even more fucking annoyed that I don't think we've talked about it at all. Did we? I don't know. I don't think so. Well, now I'm even more annoyed that fucking Roofy's fighting Fiziev. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could have gotten Manuel Torres versus Fiziev or something.
True.
Instead, we're gonna get him versus Moicano.
Oh. I was gonna say instead we're gonna get him versus Beneil.
Well, Benny's fighting. I was thinking about. Oh God, no, God, no! Don't do that to my old men. No.
He just got finished, and he's contemplating even moving up. He knows he's done.
Beneil moving up?
Bro, I definitely saw something.
Did you?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if it was real or if it was just a thought, or maybe someone was just making a joke, but I definitely saw something where it was just like, because the person that was making the joke was that it wasn't going to help his chin by any means. So I don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I don't see
that's a crazy thought.
Crazy for him to think to move up.
I mean, shit, there's a lot of fucking grapplers in that division, at least, though. He's definitely got some grapplers he could go with, It'd still be rough, but yeah.
But yeah. And either way, again, it's not like Beneil gets knocked out and then turns right the fuck around, so.
Yeah.
Moicano.
Sad.
Maybe Gamrot.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do that. Yes. Down for that. Let's go.
But then I feel like the last one that I care to bring up,
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
don't care about the other ranked guy. No, that was really good.
Mm.
But honestly, Jalen Turner coming back from his like fake retirement. I know people like get annoyed sometimes with the retirement shit, but it's like I definitely understand in like Jalen's case where he needed to take a break. He needed a mental reset. He needed to just get his life and his self together without the pressure of fights being offered or anything. So you say you're retired and ain't nobody about to bother you, you know?
Yeah.
And he looked so good. Obviously there were certain Jalen Turner things that were really funny, like his inability to like really throw a combo. Because he looks crazy throwing multiple punches at once. But
Yeah.
The arms aren't built for that.
Yeah. It's like it was really sad to see that for Edson Barboza, but
Yeah.
I loved that for Jalen Turner. You know, he broke his losing streak, coming back, and just like I said, looked real good. Got him out of there in the first round.
That elbow that left a cut on Barbosa's head, just vicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It like you said, I was so sad to watch that for Barboza because it's just like he's just getting old at this point, and it's like I'm just seeing him be like even in his prime, he just still would get fucked up by the better people. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just so upsetting to see him go down like that now at this point. Like I don't want to see it, but I truly was so happy to see Jalen come back, look good, just get that done, and just
Yeah, because it's like he's retired and back. He's only 30 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
So yeah, that was super good. Braziam got a win over Nazim Sadikov. That was super good.
I was about to say,
for him to get it done.
France now has 2 top 15 lightweights.
Yep.
So
got him ranked number 15. Yeah, very vicious, very good.
I was about to say,
6 fight win streak.
I was gonna say all it took was a 6 fight win streak to get himself in the rankings.
Oh
I
yeah.
actually feel like I do like your idea of Forrest Gamrot. Then you can do Siam Moicano.
Yeah.
I mean, see what
Yeah, Moicano rear naked chokes the shit out of him. Potentially.
Siam TKO in the 3rd round. Yeah,
Doesn't make it to the 3rd.
Very all things possible for sure. I say yes to everything. But yeah, that was good. Mentor Abdul Malik got a 1st round sub over Antonio Tricoli. Expected it to be a knockout, but he got a sub, so that was cool. Mara Sato's got a 3rd round.
Hold on. How the fuck you get standing gillied back to back?
Damn.
Antonio Tricoli got knocked out by Shara, gets standing gillied by Trayshawn Gore 1 minute and 23 seconds into the 1st round, then goes out there and gets standing gillied 1 minute and 9 seconds in the 1st round. How you do that? That's fucking crazy.
That's a new world record.
The fucked up thing is, I'm pretty sure the only reason he's in the US is he came in on short notice. No, he had 3 canceled fights. What the fuck? You lose on you have a no contest on Contender Series. Fight one time.
But he won the contract then.
Huh?
But he won the contract.
What?
He just failed a drug test, so they overturned it.
You know what's fucked up though? Is he still got cut from that? Because then he ended up fighting in a different promotion. And then
he was supposed to rematch that same guy in a different promotion.
That's funny. I was supposed to say, also, 2 years in between.
Yep.
What the? That's hilarious.
He was suspended.
True.
And then, post fight OSP gets canceled. OSP would have probably also been able to stand and guillotine this dude. Omar C also submits him. Ikram would have knocked him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude should just not be in the UFC.
Yes. Yeah. Let's go. Very solid card overall. Whole lot of fun on the prelims. Some good solid stuff on the main card. Ended great, so that's all that matters. Let's go. Topology, good fun. I ended up with the win. The perfects, they held me up. Got 3 perfects in the decision, so that was nice. Hooray. And then we had some stuff on the draft.
Yeah. I officially won the draft. There's still fights obviously next week, but even with the fights that are currently booked, I win.
I was about to say Jimmy has 0 fights booked. I have 1 fight booked, and I'm at 25 wins. Kitty's at 27.
I have 2 fights
Mathematically,
left.
it is impossible for either me or Jimmy to win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations again.
Yeah, Piotr
Yeah.
and Tatsuya
Piece of
Taira.
shit. I can't stop doing the draft, but I don't know how to change it now to fucking to. We got to keep on changing it every year.
Bro,
until one of
Joshua
us wins.
Van went 4-0 for you this year.
True.
It still wasn't enough.
The
not
one
enough.
person to have a 4-0 fighter.
The fucked up thing is, like, all of us actually do also have a fight, at minimum one fighter who did not fight for.
I should have fucking taken the fucking mid-year swap out in my honorable mentions. I could have won. I should have done it. I was like, nah, I'll get at least one fight with them.
Nope.
Well, I did get the one because it was Akbar that wasn't booked forever either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's the draft. Very good, terrible, awesome, fun. I love it every year, but I also hate the ending of it every year. So
But
75 fighters next year.
oh god, no.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, Jimmy had Joshua Van and Bogdan on this past card, going
Yep.
1-0-1.
Perfect.
Katie had Tatsuya Taira, Piotr Yan going 2-0. I had Rob, Marvin Vittori, and Peyton Talbot going 1-2.
Not a great year for Marvo.
0-3.
I felt like I feel like I remember talking shit about your Marvin Vittori pick
Yeah.
when you picked him. Rough year for Marvin. It does suck though. It's like, I don't want to see Marvin go on fucking the 3-fight losing streak all this year. That's rough.
Yeah.
Wait.
Let's go.
Oh shit.
Huh.
That's how he got back into the ranking. I was just re-looking at the middleweight rankings. Marvin's out of the middleweight ranking.
Oh, makes sense.
That's how that
He's
happened.
Gotcha.
Yeah, started the year at number 7 and only had 3 losses. So
No, it
Yeah.
makes sense why. Like, I just did it.
yeah.
I was just re-looking at him now, and I'm just like, huh. Also, Michael Page and Jared Cannonier are tied for 10th.
Perfect.
All right.
The rankings always make sense. Let's go. But that is all of the things to talk about for this episode of the podcast. I hope everyone enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did. We will catch you on the next one, previewing the last event of the year, the last event of the ESPN era. Let's go. Peace out, everyone.